what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And we have three Newsarama reviews for you guys today. Guardians of the Galaxy #1, Tor #1, and GeNext #1. So let's get right into it. Kicking it off with Guardians of the Galaxy, spinning out of the Nova title, and, of course, Annihilation Conquest. Pete.
Yes.
Let's turn it over to Hate Factory.
Well,
That's really our around the office. That's our nickname.
I just feel like
Hate
this
Factory.
we
comic,
call him Cake Factory.
this comic is
Great cakes. What?
is an example of like bad MTV shows where they have those confessional booths, and it's like instead of just showing action, they have people talking about like, oh my god, can you believe that just happened?
I don't know.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I don't
What
want
is your problem? You have the same problem with the order.
Yeah.
You have a problem with people talking in boxes.
Yes.
Which isn't what comic books are about.
It's ridiculous.
All right,
because,
no,
okay,
no,
and here's
no.
why it's ridiculous, in particular with Guardians of the Galaxy, is because it's very sparse throughout the issue.
Yeah.
Literally every character gets one bubble.
No, they
No,
get two.
and it's to
They
time-
get two. Go back and read.
Hold on,
You're
wait.
right.
I
And
will
it's
say
to time out throughout the issue to give basically
Comments of what's going
comments
on.
about the action.
Right.
Sometimes incongruous comments.
it comes as
it's
no surprise
ridiculous.
that I actually agree with Pete on this.
What?
I found the boxes to be annoying
And two?
A2 Cake Factory. I found it to be obtrusive and like.
Oh, man.
I
My
love.
work is done here.
I thought that this was a perfect first issue.
Wow.
Yes, I did. I
Wow.
loved it. I thought it was fun. It's new reader friendly.
You like when it goes
It's
forward and
enjoyable.
backward in
It's
time and then
funny.
forward?
I do like it going forward and backward in time as well. I feel like they set up a villain, they set up a conflict, they set up a team, they set up a mission, they give enough teases for what's coming down the road. It is a great first issue of a great title.
A lot of good things here as well, I thought, but they're stuck with these like tropes right now, like having the tiny box and like confessional. Like I loved in the order, but it's done poorly here. I also like the stuff where they're like, we're a preemptive team. I'm like, you don't have to be a preemptive
They
team.
make
Just be
a
a
joke about that.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
They
I
say,
don't like
we're
it.
going to be a preemptive team. And
Yeah,
they're
it's
like,
not a good
really?
joke.
Does
They
that
also-
ever
It's not a
work?
good joke.
Did you catch the DC joke? They make a joke about timelines and alternate
Yeah,
realities.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like pretty good.
It's great. I thought this was a really funny, really enjoyable book. They're traders.
I'm gonna
All right, let's move on.
pick it
Sean,
up, but I just want them to leave the bad stuff behind and take. They have a lot of good going here. Great end page.
Keep everything. Perfect. Tor #1 by Joe Kubert, bringing back his character. What'd you guys think about this, you
This
traders?
was awesome. This was absolutely a lot of fun. Very well drawn, black and white, which is always great. But I really liked the voice and the the whole belief system with him. I really thought it was cool. It wasn't. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be like me, savage. It was very well done. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, man.
Did you like it, Alex?
I did really like it a lot.
Good, I did too.
Hey! Great. All right, we're back. This fellowship is unbroken.
Yeah.
Nerdiest thing I said all day. Okay.
Not true.
It's caveman wandering through a savage jungle, weird creatures. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
old
it's
school
fun.
fun. The
Yeah.
Joe Kubert art is great.
It's
great to
He's
see.
really moved up a lot since he was jumping on those boxes and stuff.
Hubert.
Wow.
Watch
you.
out for that snake.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for that.
He's-
That's who,
Swears a lot.
that's who did the art, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The tiny.
Kubert.
You know, he grew an arm and started working.
Or he uses his nose.
I love at one point you see Thor like splashing and playing in water. He's like, this isn't natural. All these weird little old type things. I thought it was really good.
It's great. Just really, really enjoyable issue. Let's move on to something else that has a little bit of an old school feel to
True.
it, which is GeNext #1. In case you guys don't know the history, there was a vote that you guys did, I don't know, several years ago or something like that, to see what Chris Claremont should do next. Finally, it is out, and the idea of the book, at least in theory, is that the X-Men from their first issue have aged in real time along with us, and these are essentially their grandchildren, so to speak, following this new young team of mutants. So what do you guys think about this?
I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I really did. It was good. It was very enjoyable, and I thought Beast looked hilarious.
What a hilarious animal.
I'm going to agree with Pete, actually. I also did not think I was going to like it, but I did, and I do with a caveat. Here's my caveat for it. You ready?
Here we go.
Okay, I thought this had a really good old school X-Men flair to it. I really enjoyed it as an issue. The concept doesn't really come into play at all.
Well, that's what it's confusing because it's like it's a very specific like X-Men have aged in this thing, and so you don't know what the continuity is really, and also like he makes reference to like X-Men: The End, and you're like, so it relates to X-Men: The End or it doesn't? But I love that he brings in a lot of characters. Yeah. Cecilia Ree's a character who's in how many issues? Yeah. Like 20 issues of X-Men?
Do you know where I feel like this succeeds, where a lot of recent Claremont titles have not quite worked? Is it's very focused.
It's
very
one idea.
Focused, one idea, one character. You get to know the other characters a little bit, but it's really about this one character who's Storm's daughter or granddaughter, and you get to know her and focus on her, and I think that's going to happen in further issues. Which
and I hope so, because New Exiles is the other title he's kind of working on, and that is unfocused right now. And this, I think, has that same feel where he can do anything he wants because it's out of continuity.
And plus, I feel like a lot of times when you have a team of X-Men or New X-Men or whatever, there's a couple characters on there you don't really care about. I think they do a really good job of establishing characters, and you feel something for each one of them.
Love.
You know? Yeah, and it's just not like, oh, they're a team, whatever, I'm going to pick
Would
one
you guys
person.
say pick this up?
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Pick it up.
Good.
Great. All right, after the break, we're going to have a speed round and a viewer mail, so stay tuned.
Oh, God.
Hey guys, welcome back. It is time for the patented speed round. And Pete is going to LePage it off.
All right, Gemini number 1. Really solid first issue. Really got me on board. Really set up who this guy is, kind of what he's thinking.
Is it the American Gladiator from the original series?
No.
Oh.
Which was
bummer.
very exciting for me.
I wish there was a wolf comic book.
Yeah.
Siren. No, he's creepy. Anyways, this is very fun. Very cool first issue, drawn and written very well.
House of Mystery number 1. I loved the series The Dreaming, even though it was a little drawn out. This is kind of taking that sigil and bearing it forward. Pick it up.
Batman Death Mask number 2, which is a manga version of Batman. I think this is actually a really enjoyable Batman story. I don't know that there needs to be a big deal made about the manga version of it, but the art's good, the story's good. I enjoy it. Pick it up.
Scud the Disposable Assassin number 24. The last one. It was bittersweet. It was really exciting. I love the all these.
Did they finally dispose of him?
Please.
No, they didn't. But he was reunited. The spoiler: he was reunited. The heart was fixed.
I have no idea what
it's a big. Pretty Baby Machine number 1. Great black and white series, just starting off. A lot of crime in it. Pick it up.
All right. Dan in Brussels wrote into tips@pulpsecret.com.
Yeah, Brussels.
How vital is superhero merchandise to the success of the comic book industry, i.e. action figures, card games, video games, clothing, etc.? And what are some of your favorite comic book paraphernalia? Well, I gotta say, I have the world's largest collection of Witchblade busts. I have hundreds of them all over my house.
You are so creepy. You are
I love
creepy.
feeling them up.
Yeah, we know.
He's not kidding.
Shining them.
Yeah, every time you go to his apartment, you lean on the wall, you're touching a tit.
I do think it's important because it's like sometimes, I know as a kid, before I really got involved in comics, I was playing with the action figures. And that kind of started my love, or hey, I should check this guy out. You know?
I was the very same way. Now I love the t-shirts. I buy the t-shirts. They're a fun time. Not as much as Pete. I wear them secretly in bed and stuff.
Cool.
Weird.
I know.
But I do think it's very important. I do.
I think it's vitally important in terms of that's where mostly they're making their money. I mean, you look at the video game industry is obviously toys, but for movies, for comic books, for any form of entertainment, they're not making money off of their main product. They're making money off of the video games, the toys, everything like that. I mean, that's where it comes from. So of course it's important for the life of the comic book industry. As it stands, I do think, I was joking before. Sorry, guys.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, pretending I was joking before. I think the figures, like the things that you spend hours and hours putting together and painting, it's a little weird to me.
Though I will say the really nice models that they have, like in the larger comic book stores, are nice, but I don't have a fortune to spend on them.
Yeah. I like the action figures the most.
Yeah, Hulk hands.
Hulk hands.
You almost
man.
forgot.
Actually, they're releasing some new Hulk hands for the new Hulk movie. They're made of cloth instead of rubber, which is very exciting.
Why is that exciting?
I don't know.
Cool.
I just had to say something.
Think of the other fabrics they could use. Nylon.
What fabrics do you guys think they should use on the new Hulk heads? Let us know. You can call us. Man, you can.
Well, my hands have to rest somewhere. They're
No,
very
they
tired
don't.
from all the gesturing.
That's what your legs are for.
Oh.
Call us at 888-841-7549 or write it to tips@pulpsecret.com, or you can comment right here below this video. We will see you guys next time.
Thanks.
Light up.
At the tone, leave a message. We'll get back to you.
Superheroes dominate American comics because starting with Superman, we wanted the American dream, the perfect American guy, and even now with our lives as supposedly crappy as they are, we want something to escape and we want someone to fix it.
Because they're awesome